I didn't turn it on.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Side Hustle School Week 3. Congratulations on making it this far. Some don't make it this far. It's crazy, huh? I want to make money, Lloyd. Come and do this. Gone. So well done to you guys for showing up. And of course, some people can't because of their job, understand. But we are recording, so you can go back and watch this if you want to. But well done. We're halfway through. You're going to enjoy it today because we're going to teach you what to do when someone says yes. But let me just kick it off with some wins in your side hustle this week. Who wants to share? Let's do 3 shares. Uh, Hit us with a win. What amazing thing happened in your side hustle that you're building here? This network marketing pipeline. This is when
I
you
can
come
go.
off mute and boast. Go, Maggie.
I shared a post which some of you will know that I don't really like doing. Not very good at that. For the biohack class.
We're gonna we're gonna change Maggie's identity. Okay, who wants to Maggie's identity be changed from someone who has no confidence in what she's doing to someone who's like got supreme, unshakable belief in how amazing she is? Who wants that one? Okay, great. So here's what you're gonna start again, Maggie, and
Mhm.
you're just gonna go with what you're gonna say, but say it as though you are one of the best at network marketing in the world. Okay, go.
Okay. I put up a post for to share our biohacking masterclass that
Wait a
Shane.
second. No. We gotta start again. Let me give you an example. Ready?
Yeah.
I put up the most amazing flippin' post yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Yeah. Okay. I put up the best freaking post yesterday.
Come on.
Yeah,
Go
talked about
Maggie!
talked about my what's it called? Results, and then shared that we're doing a biohacking masterclass, and I got 2 messages, and I've sent them both the E for Free Club link to watch the video because they weren't able to actually make the class, but one of them's going to the tomorrow night one. And I've just followed up before this call to see how they went with the video
Right.
and waiting to hear back. Mm.
Wonderful, excellent, fantastic. And they're gonna enroll. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, come on. Brilliant. Love it. Thanks for sharing your amazing win with us. Love the confidence. Awesome. Who's next?
I'll go.
Someone. Go. Treens. Katrina
So
Wood.
I won the trip. I won a trip to Colorado.
Yay! That's amazing! Free trip to Colorado! That's worthwhile celebrating. That's
Number
amazing.
8 out of
Come
the
on.
30.
Got 8 in the country, everyone. 8, well, in 2 countries, Australia and New Zealand. Katrina Wood came 8th. She's won a free trip to Colorado. Some of you watch the webinar and you're like, oh, yeah, Lloyd says you get free trips. Like, well, there's a great example. She bloody got one. And it's not her first and it won't be her last. Well done, Katrina. Awesome work. And about how many of you won a free trip last week? Hands up. 1, 2. How many? There's no other. Where is everyone else? Why aren't they on the call? There's like 13 in our team. Where is everybody? They're on maybe the webinar last night. They're not
They're
inside
too cool to
school.
run away from the
They,
fire.
they've graduated side hustle school and they're not. They're just too cool for school now. So yeah, exciting stuff. We got Kylie and Aaron who won, and Katrina Wood is on here. So we got 3 that at least are on here. So well done. How many of you want to win free trips paid for by other people? Yes, you can do that here, right? And Katrina will be the first one to tell you if she can do it, you can do it. And I'll say the same thing. If we can do it, you can do it. Let's do one more win. That was a tidy one. Let's go, Belinda. What do you got?
I was actually giving everyone else a go, but yes, I actually got from my international sponsor commission of $60. And then I also just signed up literally on my way here, and I was trying to hustle between trips from the gym back home and finally got it to go. And then only after she goes, oh, I did stall finishing all my information, but I only realized after I'd put it all in that I'm allergic to nuts. Does that make a problem? Does that make it a problem? I'm like, oh, I don't know.
These nut people, bloody, shouldn't they know better? These nut people, when they buy something, they can kill them. I can kill them. Probably
Yeah.
worthwhile mentioning. I just sent you the allergen table.
Okay.
You go and click on that. It'll tell you what stuff is in the products for people who do
Okay.
have actual allergies that can kill them. Obviously, we don't want her to be coming in and having nuts on the job.
No,
But I'm
and she's
fairly
also,
certain in the smoothies she'll be fine. It's just in the bars that maybe
Yep.
nuts in certain bars that
could be an issue.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
because she's also a fire warden and a real estate owner. So I know that if I get her on and she's really, really excited to, she goes, I just want to get skinny. Just tell me who
Great,
I need to sign up with. And I went,
great,
me.
great.
I know she'll just be a matter of time and hopefully she'll pass
Yeah.
the message on
Yeah,
and
yeah, of
actually
course.
share her experience.
Once she gets results, it'll just be a natural thing for her to share with other people. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
of
she can
course.
come to the next side of the school.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Get
Excellent.
out of the real estate industry.
Well, don't forget, I was in real estate when I started this business. Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so there you go. Perfect.
Me too.
There you go.
Good on you, Kylie.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. It's just everybody wants to make extra money on the side from their phone. I've never met a person that doesn't.
Yeah,
And who doesn't want to stay in physical shape and be, as your friend said, get skinnier?
yeah.
So what if you
Especially
could get in physical shape and help other people and also at the same time make extra
Right.
money?
Yeah.
So there
And
you
she
go.
travels a lot, so if she knew that she could possibly get quite a bit of reward out of that,
Yeah,
there's
well,
opportunity.
if she can sign a few people up in a period where there's a trip on, she can win a trip.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
very good. Yes,
What's
stop
up?
paying for travel yourself. You don't want to do that.
What's up?
But I got to tell you guys who are on the call here, the way you do that is it's quite tricky. When wanting to make money, your mind says, "I want to make money now," okay? But unfortunately, your skills are not up to where your desires are yet, okay? So when you come into something like this, or anything for that matter, if you think it's going to be easy, you just haven't done enough research yet. Because nothing I've ever done in my life, not even outside, I'm not even talking about money making stuff. Nothing I've done in my life has been easy. I can't think of one thing where I went, oh, that just happened for me. It seems to be like some people that happens to them, fine. But I haven't been one of those people. And so whenever I engage in something new, I don't have expectations that it's going to be simple and easy. I have expectations it's going to take time. And I have expectations on myself that I'm going to suck. And I have expectations that other people will quit. I just have those expectations because I've seen it for so long in my life in multiple careers. So if you're coming in here to make money with 1000% conviction, I can tell you're in the right place without a doubt. And I know that because I have not seen people make money so simply as what you can make right here. Fact. Okay. And that's why we've been doing it for 11 years. That's why we continue to teach people how to do it, right? So you're in the right, I just want you to know you're in the right place. So if you ever feel like, oh, I'm in the right, I just want you to know you are. You're just in the right place. So just, you can forget about like, oh, is this the right thing? It is. There's so many great things about it. However, it's not, you can't just do one side hustle school and know everything. It's just not how, you're not a robot yet. So before AI takes over the world and, we're not really needed, we're going to have to learn things. And so this is why Katrina's been doing this business for 8 years. And here she is on Side Hustle School. Kylie and Aaron have been in for a few years and they're on every Side Hustle School. They're all in. They're all in. They're not just all in for this Side Hustle School. They're just all in, all in. And they make this a real priority in their life. So if you want to know the secret to getting successful in anything is just having an all-in mindset. It doesn't mean you're all in on your time because people have got jobs and things like that, but all in on your mindset. Not just for 6 weeks in Side Hustle School. Because here's the fact. If you can't get through 6 weeks of Side Hustle School, it ain't going to work for you anywhere else. So if you've ever felt like you've missed out there or it didn't work out there, I want you to know you can dig your heels in here. You really can dig your heels in here. This is a place where you can put your ladder, and I mean you can put it here for 10 years. You don't need to move your ladder. What you'll probably want to do is stop looking for other walls to put your ladder against, firstly. The second one is understand that when you come in and do something like this, it's going to be fucking painful at the start. You're going to be like, well, how do I send the link? And what's that? And what happens if someone's allergic to nuts? And, oh, that person said no, and I did this. And that person's like, oh, I suck at the, blah, 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 blah. It's just going to be like that. That's just how success is. It's supposed to be like that, right? And I'm talking about every business too. had a in one of our other businesses. Yesterday I made a well, it wasn't really a mistake, but I broke Zoom. Like 20,000 zaps went wrong at once, and I'm on the phone to fucking Zoom today to figure out how to solve this. And I was on an eternal loop between the sales team and the tech team forever. So it's not like network marketing is special in the sense that it's hard here. It is fucking hard everywhere. Like everywhere. It's hard to get your body in check. It's hard everywhere. So one of the things we want to help you do here in Side Hustle School is we want to help you raise your standards. And if you're finding things challenging, it's because perhaps people have let you get away with low standards. And perhaps you've let yourself get away with low standards. You don't have to be a pro. You don't have to be like bloody, I don't know, all those macho dicks on social media, like you don't have to be like that. You don't have to be like David Goggins, but you would want to definitely dig your heels in and raise your standards here to show up, be excited, fail forward, make mistakes, ask questions, be an absolute fresh student, and be excited and have fun making mistakes, learning and learning and learning, right? But we definitely want you to raise your standards. What that means is I would anticipate and I would very much hope that we see you on every other Side Hustle School this year, because you're all welcome to come back. We're going to be here, right? We're going to go nowhere because we're just going to be here because we love doing this, right? So if I just needed to explain that to you because I know some of you are new. You're wondering a little bit if this is the right thing for you, or you're wondering, are you special because you suck? And I'm here to tell you, you're not. You're perfectly perfect as you are, and you just have to get through it. No one has a free ticket to success. Even the ones you think have a free ticket, the hardship will catch up with them somewhere. All right, enough of that. Love it. Have a long hill climb. Yeah. Yes. You can enjoy the climb too, You don't have to be like, oh, I'm going to get to the... Just enjoy the process. Fall in love with the process. That's where the joy comes from. All right, I better move on here. I'll run out of time again like last week. I want to make sure this is fast and snappy and exciting for you. I want to make sure it's not boring. I want to provide you with edutainment. So let's get on with things here. We're week 3 Side Hustle School. And I want to give a big shout out to these legends from Team Eagle. Let me circle them for you so you can see from Team Eagle, which is our team, who actually won a trip to Colorado. We've got Naomi, amazing. She came number 4. We've got Katrina Wood, number 8. You just heard from her. We've got Cecilia. We got Liz Hutchins. She only just started. Her last Side Hustle School we did was her very first. It's amazing, right? Franny Perez, she's been in 8 years doing this with us. She ran the Biohack Masterclass last night. Some of you on there would have seen that. Jo Kane, she's amazing. She's been with us for a few years. She's first big trip. Kylie and Aaron, who are on the call now, you can see. Lewis O'Connor, he's really only been around for maybe 18 months. Actually, Naomi enrolled Lewis. And who else we got? Shane, who ran the Biohack Masterclass last night. They were on they were on Side Hustle School this time about 3 years ago. And I talk about these guys, a few of these guys in the webinar, a couple of these guys in the webinar, Naomi, Katrina, Shay, Colin, Aaron. And did I miss anyone? I think that's it. Is that it? I felt like there was more. Anyway, big shout out to those legends. I just want to show everyone here that it's all very possible, okay? But these guys showed up. So that's the difference. How do I stop drawing on this flipping thing?
You forgot to circle you guys.
Oh, yeah, there we are there. Yay.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, there we are. That's right. We've won 26 international trips. We're done now. We don't want to go. But because our team's going, we want to. So, but no one really wants to go to Colorado. Okay, who wants to go to Colorado, really? Pop quiz. You're like, yeah, me. Hey, when you first started, our first trip we won was to Alice Springs. It was like, that was epic. All the trips with us, Jennings, are amazing. Okay, this is life-changing. So let's do a pop quiz now. Get ready. I want to make sure your buzzers are working. We want to embed this learning into you. So just go ahead now and just show me that your buzzer is working. Your buzzer is your first name. I need you to unmute and just say your first name. Go.
Lana.
Kylie.
All right. I think a few buzzers are broken. I'm going to double check. Mike, yours is on.
Aaron.
Roseanne, yours is on.
Yes.
Ryron.
Pete, is yours on? I can't hear Pete. It's broken.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, go Pete.
Hey,
Yeah, all right, it's working. It's working. Gorgeous, Marty. Okay, I'll
See-
fit on everyone here. Silky,
Put
you're
in the-
okay. Yeah, people think they can come onto this as hide. I'm not going to let you hide. Need up high standards. Come on. Yeah, I hear your voice. All right. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to switch our lines now. We're going to go ahead and mute that. Here's what you want to do. When I ask the question, you're just going to unmute and say your first name, and then that's your buzzer. Okay. First in, best dressed, as they say. Okay. Here we go. This will help you learn. If you're just brand new, don't beat yourself up and make up a story. You don't know anything yet. Here we go. How many new customers you need to graduate SARS school?
Sammy.
Carly. Joe.
Amy. It was Amy, I think. Was it Amy?
Sammy.
Sorry, Sammy.
I heard Sammy. I heard Sammy.
It was Sammy. Sorry, I heard Amy, but it was Sammy.
Amy. Two.
Survey says 2 customers. All right, point to Sammy there. Next question. Here we go. Ready to go? Boom. When are the biohacking masterclasses?
every 90 days.
This week.
This week?
Started last night.
Last night?
Sammy.
Oh.
Tomorrow.
And tomorrow.
Okay, we've nailed it. We've
Okay.
got it from this week to tomorrow.
Every night this week and maybe Monday, I think it is.
Give me a time.
Tomorrow is 8:30 p.m. New Zealand time.
All right, we'll give you that because you're running it. So there you go. These are the times. These are the times and the days. But it's this week. We shared the times in a little thing in the group chat, right? So that's great. Next question. Get ready for this one because this leads into it. How do you register for the Biohack Masterclass?
Aaron,
Aaron.
www.biohackmasterclass.com.
Yes. Well done. You see some sharing this strange Lloyd and Alicia link that's running around somewhere. That's the embedded link. But if you go here and you can share this link anytime you want for other people, that's where to go. Thanks, Aaron. That's good. You get a point. Congratulations. Well done. Next question. Here we go. Where would you send someone to learn to become an associate?
Carly.
Yes, Kylie.
Eatforfreeclub.info.
Yes, eatforfreeclub.info. Congrats, you're winning this competition. And just, hey, for everyone else too, sadly, just probably by a breath, Kylie almost won her first free trip to Colorado. She was so close. She was probably but she grew her business in the same time, but big shout out to her. She just was so close. It was a great, gallant run. Next question. Where is the recording found for someone to learn more about Rediscover You program?
Where's the recording?
Carly.
Yes, Kylie.
Rediscover You info.
Yes, the Rediscover You info Facebook group. Okay. And also there's on YouTube there. So yeah, the live ones are at Biohack Masterclass. We're running live ones this week. The live ones are always better. There's urgency and you can get people involved and they can learn a lot. But in between the live ones, of course, you can add them to the Facebook group, tag them in the 22-minute one that's pinned to the top of the feed. Okay, that's how you present in this business. Okay, that's it. Well done, Kylie Greenwood. She wins. And she wins, what she wins is a big round of applause from everyone on the call. Well done, Kylie. Congratulations. Good job. She's onto it. All right, here we go. What's up, Daniela? Nice to see you. She just joined us there. Okay, now, well, yeah, better do this while we're at it. Okay, give me 3, 2, 1, big fun photo. Pull a funny face. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Everyone's a Japanese tourist. Some of you are not. Some of you are something else. Some of you are like death metal. Okay. I'm going to save that before I delete it. Trick to doing this is when you take a photo like that, you hit print screen, then you go to your messenger, you type in your own name, and then you open your messenger up, and then you can literally paste it straight in. Control V is paste, and you hit enter and you paste it and send it for yourself. There you go. Bit of inside baseball there. When you're running your own side hustle school, you know how to take a photo, send it to yourself, boom, 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 done. Okay, let's get on with things. We're at the pointy end of the training here. The week 2 homework was to record yourself, record and send a birthday video, print out your Facebook friends list, and invite 10 people to the Biohack Masterclass. How many of you did the homework task? What does this mean, Tim? It's like I did a little bit.
A little bit.
All right, which part?
I finally put my picture up for Facebook. I
Okay, that's a nice start.
copied your stance. And
Okay,
just been sort of trying to interact with people and catch up. I put
okay,
some
you
more
start
people
now.
up. And,
All right, that's kind of like
yeah,
week one. You're in week one homework. Give yourself a Facebook facelift.
thank you.
Okay. Uh, so just show of hands, who did this the last week's homework? Okay, well done. For some of you who have just come into how many of you are just brand new to social media? And you're not really big on it. Okay, that's good. Okay, so with the homework, it's not like school where anyone's going to check on you. But what I will say is if you're on this call, when you finish the call, I'd suggest you do the homework pretty quickly because you're going to be in the right mindset and energy level. But the homework is designed to equip you to make money. It's not like homework at school where you did like Pythagoras' theorem, then you went to the next day and you couldn't make any goddamn money. It's not like that. This is like money making school. So here's what I want you to know. If you don't do the homework, you will not make more money and get rich. So this homework, if you skip it, makes you poorer. Just saying, I know it's irritating that I just said that. You're never going to be able to forget it now. But I need you to understand this because I want the best for you. So we don't care if you don't do the homework. We do care about you. We're not doing it. But we want to really help you understand that no one is coming to rescue you. It's up to you. And the homework is so well laid out. Sometimes you'll think, oh, what is this stupid birth? What's this? And your mind starts going all these places. You're like, you just got to trust the process. We're trying to equip you with the things you'll need to develop leads and make sales, which is where money comes from. Okay. So you're just going to have to. The point at which you sit down to do something and it gets a little bit tricky is the point that most people quit at. Okay. So like that example I shared yesterday when I hit a button and tagged 24,000 people in something and it completely ruined Zap and broke Zoom and it cost us $1,000 of that one click. That was a bit of a mess that I then had to clean up. And most people quit there. Right? But when that feeling comes up of like, oh, that's when you got to dig in and lean into it and go, no, I'm just going to focus here for a second. What do I need to do? What do I need? Okay, what do I need to do? I need to go to Eat for Free Club, go down the bottom, click on that resource. Okay, Alicia's going to teach me how to do the birthday bit. Great. I need to watch that. Then I need to get my phone quietly and sit down and push the button and speak like an idiot. Okay, great. Got that. I've never done this. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to do it anyway. Boom. Hello, happy birthday. Hope you have a good day. Okay, done that. Now what I'll do next? Now I've got to put this and send this. Okay, now I've got to go to Facebook, find my friends on Facebook. Okay, now I've got to do that. Okay, I've done that. Great. Tick it off. I want you guys to be completers. Does that make sense? Like what has created success for us is we complete things. We are completers. We're not we attempt things, but we attempt with the intention to complete. So if you sit down and do a task, even if it's one part of the homework, just complete it. And you just feel so liberated. You'll feel like you've accomplished something for the day. Once you do it once too, you don't have to do it again. Right? So be a completer. Does that make sense? You're not a dabbler. Oh, I'm just going to swill around the homework for a little bit and hopefully by osmosis it goes into my brain and I just get rich. It's not going to work. It's complete. Just break it off in little steps. You're going to be by yourself. No one's going to be watching you. But hopefully now I'm in your head, right? Living there. Paying rent. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll be with you in spirit. And you hear this voice. Oh, shit. Be a completer. Be a completer. And it'll give you PTSD, which is what we want. Okay? Short term. All right. That's enough about the homework. We need to get on here. Who said something in the chat about that? All right. Ways to generate leads. Okay. You print out your Facebook friends list. Is what it looks like. Okay. Now, for some of you, printing out your Facebook friends list could be, a challenging project. For some of you, it'll be very easy. But you just got to persevere with it until you do it. And then once you've done it, you got it there. Okay. Some of you may have to go to Officeworks to print something. Some of you may have to, watch a YouTube video on how to use Microsoft Word. It doesn't matter. But you're gonna have to do stuff to make this happen, okay? But this is not how to use Microsoft Word school. This is Side Hustle school. So we would anticipate that you at least have some basic skills around computing. Now, what you do with your Facebook friends list is you send this message. Hey, Tim, you may not see from my profile. I've been able to, lose a few kilos or help some other people do the same thing. I know it may not be for you, but curiously, do you know anyone who is wanting to get in shape? No, as if not, just thought I'd ask. Okay, that particular message there, you can send. Just insert what you need to there, and you literally just send it to anyone on your list, and they'll come back to you and they'll say, yes, it's me, I want to, or I don't know anyone, or they'll ignore you. That's totally fine. Okay. You could also invite them straight to the masterclasses this week, which is super simple, right? Hey, are you free? What is today? Are you free at 23rd of April at 6:30 p.m. Brisbane time? And they say, no, why? No, why? What's happening? Well, there's this I just started this cool new biohack program. I noticed the difference in my weight. They're running another live one this week. Oh, that night. I know it may not be for you, but did you want to check it out anyway? If yes, shoot me a thumbs up and I'll send the link. If not, no props, right? You'd send that. And then they send you a thumbs up and you're like, oh, glad you're going to come. You're going to love it. Here's the link, biohackmasterclass.com. Once you register, you'll get a confirmation email with the masterclass details. Excited to share this with you and see you on. And then hopefully they get on. Okay, that's how you generate a lead. It's just someone sitting there and you're inviting them to check something out. Okay. This particular one, again, if you just record yourself on your phone with your camera, it's not rocket science. You pull up the camera app. Let me show you how simple this can be. Okay, ready? Hit the camera app. You just hit video and you go and you put the selfie mode on. Hey, legend, what's up? Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I know some people just put HBD on people's comments, but I wanted to give you a video to stand out and just show you how important you are to me as your friend. And I'm probably going to do this every year. So I'll see you again next year. Hope you have a great week and see you soon. Boom. 30 seconds, done. Okay. Whatever it is. And then you send that to all the people whose birthday it is today. Right? There's an example there. And you send this. If you could have one happy birth week, here's my video. If you could have one breakthrough in an area of your life, what would it be? Health or financial? If they say health, invite them to the masterclass. If they say financial, invite them to the next Shake Up Your Finances masterclass. Okay? So you generate leads.
Or you could just do it all in one video as well. So at the end of your video, you could say, if you were to have one breakthrough this year, what would it be? Health or finances? So
you could do that too.
So you could do either or.
You could do. Yeah, that's true. Very true. There you go.
Do you go back to them straight away? Or would you just if they say health or financial, would you go, oh, there's this? Or would you just be like, okay, cool, and then invite them later on? Does that make sense?
Say, oh, awesome. What would be like one of your health goals? Oh, I want to do this. Oh, what are you doing tomorrow night? Oh, I'm doing this. Why? Because there's a cool event on. You should come. What is it? Oh, it's this cool biohack masterclass. Just ask them a question. One more question of what's your goal? What is it you wanted to achieve there? They'll tell you and say, actually, I happen to be going to a masterclass tomorrow night if you want to come. Yep. Or if there's not a masterclass on, you could say, well, I happen just to get this. I just found this new program. These are my results. Send me a picture. They go, holy shit, how'd you do that? Oh, it's simple stuff. Let me add you to the Facebook group. I'll tag you in the video. It explains everything. Oh, thank you. No worries. Yep. Cool. Now, some of you did this as homework last week. How many posted this? Mike's like, man, I just got in here. What the hell's going on? He's drinking from a fire hose. God bless him. I wouldn't expect him to be like, no, what's going on right now? But that's normal. It's all very normal stuff. Gotta be careful popping up in my DMs on Instagram. You end up in Side Hustle School, which is where I want you to be. This is where the magic happens. So this is like Cecilia's post. You can literally just copy it like this, boom, or this one. But this one's the best one because it's about the health system. So you could post that today and tomorrow probably too. You probably jag a couple people saying I'm interested, and you can invite them to the masterclass. Okay. You notice she's got a photo here. So some of you the most important thing you do when you first get into these products is to actually get a product result. So 2 smoothies a day, a regular meal, having snacks so you're not starving, and then 1 cleanse day a week. You've got to do that for 2 weeks, and as a result of that, you'll have a before and an after. Even after 2 weeks, you'll have lost a couple kilos. You can see, you'll be able to see a difference. Okay. Certainly you'll have a better one from 0 to 30 days, but for the sake of this, you will get results in 2 weeks. That's it. That's your story. You just need to know this stuff works. That's all you need to know. You don't need to be a bodybuilder. You just need to know it works. So please follow the products. Please have your smoothies. Please do your cleanse days. And please reach out if you're stuck, because we need you to get physical results. Because once you do, people are going to buy your results. So you can post that, or you can post this. But this one's good. Okay. How many of you posted something like that? Just show hands again. Did you get leads from it? You did? Well, that's good. Alicia, this works. Holy shit. We're onto something. Who didn't get one though? Yes. You know why that would be?
It's not my brand.
Okay. Where else would it be? I wouldn't expect you to post it, Katrina, because you've been doing this for 8 years. You've got your own posts and stuff. But for someone who's new, and this is the first post they try, what else do you think is missing?
Maybe not enough audience, not enough eyes.
Yeah, someone didn't see it. The right people didn't see it. It's got nothing to do with you. Because I did a post and no one loves me, I'm going to be fat. No. You just have to increase your audience numbers, and you have to then post more, and it's going to fall in the right eyeballs. Okay? Someone told me someone said you'd been hacked. That's funny. That goes to show you, though, they're not used to you posting, right? Because you've been probably a consumer and now you're a producer. Okay? So I just want to show someone something very quickly, all of you. I don't think we've covered this in Stylist School yet, but how many of you would just love a way to be able to actually just never run out of people to talk to? Okay, let me show you this very simply. You open up there's an app on your phone called Facebook. Anyone heard of that? It's a big app. There's a lot of people on there. In fact, I think there's like 1 billion. So, okay, now you open the app. Then you go down the bottom right to menu. Okay, menu. Then you click friends. And this kind of pops up. Some people will want to be your friend. It's got friend request. Pop, 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 pop. But if you're starting out, maybe no one wants to be your friend yet, but that'll change. Don't make up a story. It'll probably be bare, but that's fine. And then you click on suggest. So you'll have your friends at the top. Your friends at the top, when you click your friends, that's who you send the referral message asked to. Hey, just started this program, feel amazing. I know it may not be for you, but curiously, do you know anyone who wants to get in shape like this? Do you know anyone who wants to lose 2 kilos in 14 days like me? Right? But going back, even if it's not your friends, you click on suggestions and it pulls this up. Now, when you click on suggestions and it's shown there, you literally, I better add my nephew. Add friend. You just hit the blue button. Yes? Blue button. Yes? Blue button. Yes? Blue button. Blue button. Oh, that's Maggie. Michelle. You don't add anyone from Isogenic. You just add these people. See how it says here? Well, you can't see, but it says 8 mutual connections. Great. So that means if I add this person, it's not a random, that we have 8 mutual friends. So if they accept me as a friend, I can say, hey, what's up? Mark Zuckerberg suggested we become friends because you know Bob Smith too. How long have you known Bob Smith for? Does that make sense? So Facebook is encouraging you to be social. It's not called anti-social media. It's called social media. So start being social. Some people are so afraid to hit this blue button because they think that they've got to become best friends and do karate in the garage together instantly. It's not what that is. You don't become instantly best friends with people when you click the blue button. It's a connection. It's like going to a bar and saying, hey, that's it. So that's all you're saying. Every day you can go, hey, 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 hey. And then you don't have to track them all. You really just want to, when someone in your notifications, you'll have a notification that says, such and such accepted your invitation. And so that's the person you then talk to. When you say hello to someone, they say hello back, you're in a bar. And then let's say, for example, you want to say hi. That's like pushing the blue button. They go, hi, and you just stood there and stared at them like an idiot. They think you're a psychopath killer. So if you extend a friend request to someone and they accept it and you don't say anything, it's like, what? Why did you just add me? But you don't tell them about Isogenics straight away and go for the jugular, like I did at the start and failed. you talk about something else on their profile. Hey, I noticed you like cats. Oh, here we go. Natasha just accepted. So in that time frame that happened, this lady Natasha, I don't know, she accepted. Let me just add her now. Now go to her profile. She looks like she's into dance and fitness. Oh, I help high-performing females lose weight and tone up. Oh shit. She's probably an Isagenix. Maybe. Oh yeah, let me do this then. I'm gonna say to her, hey, Natasha. Great to be connected with you here on Facebook. How's things? I'd even get a bit more specific. How's the dancing going? How's the dancing going? Send. See, I just sent that. I don't know this woman. People are like, I can't meet. Well, you gotta you gotta put yourself out there and meet people. I don't know what she's gonna say. Why'd you add me, psycho? Maybe. Let's see what she says. We'll come back to that. You see how simple it is to be able to meet people. I didn't know who Mike was flipping 2 days ago. Mike, have we ever met? You're like, he's sitting in my inbox. I'm going to talk to him. We're having an old chat about property and other things. I said, look, honestly, the fastest way to make extra cash flow, I think personally, is to go to network marketing. It's going to teach you a lot of skills. And now here he is. You know, just people wanting to do their best. So out there to help them. Does that make sense? So I'm explaining this because Silky puts a post up. She didn't get a response. It doesn't mean anything but this. She just hasn't got enough friends on Facebook yet. But now she knows how to do that. She can go and add everyone who's called Silky. Silka. She can SILK. She can just yeah, or she's put in the chat. Silka, you idiot. So there you go. She's got my back. Like you could just add everyone with the same name as you if you wanted to. That'd be very common ground. You know, but if you're into horses, add people who like horses. If you're into like, I don't know, whatever, your thing, just add people who enjoy that, right? Lamps. All right. Now, why did I say that? Because some of you are wanting to learn how to connect with more people. Okay, great. Your posting becomes better when you do these types of posts. They're obviously going to work better when you have 5,000 friends. I have 5,000 friends. I have to delete people from my life now. It's too many. And some of you have got this great platform of Facebook where you can post things and share things and sell things and make money. And you got 4 people there. So this is your permission today to add 5,000. And if you did that little play game that I just did there, and you added 30 friends a day, and let's say 20 accepted as an example, 20 a day accepted, maybe 20 is not going to accept, maybe 10 a day accepted, 5 days a week, that's 50 a week, times 52 years is 2,500. So how many of you want 2,500 more friends in the next 12 months? Great. It ain't going to just fall in your lap. You got to play the push the blue button game every day and just get over it. And make sure to add people, caveat this, if you're a woman, do not add men. The second thing is this, only add people with a mutual connection or something in common if you can. Because when you want to be able to help people who you connect with. Okay? So if you're like 30 years of age, don't add a 75-year-old grandpa. Okay? Just saying. Tim's like, what?
Lloyd, we learned a lesson the other day, and I think it came from you as well earlier on, not to add too many people from the same industry.
No, don't add anyone from the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Don't add anyone. Do not add anyone from Isagenix. If you add people from Team Eagle, that's fine, but you can't prospect them. Just be friends with them. But don't add other people from Isagenix. Don't add any other network marketers. Just inviting regular human beings. Yes, I would say. All right, I got ghosted. Look, didn't get a reply. How heartbreaking. All right, Natasha, you're out. Could have changed your life there, Natasha. Okay, next one. Ways to generate leads. So here's what happens. If some of you do a post like that, like this, for example, Sue, she did this post. You know, she's not in a bikini. She is just in her activewear, and she has this before and after photo. Results do all the talking. She just did a simple post like this, right? I tried so. This is all she wrote. I tried so many things before. I'm just so grateful, my friend Simon, for introducing this to me. It's super simple to follow, and everything tastes amazing. Finally, something that actually works. What a great post. Feel free to copy that. Now, see down the bottom, she got 105 comments and 150 engagements. The reason why that happened is why. Why did that happen to Sue?
Lots of eyeballs on her posts.
Yes, because before she started network marketing, she spoke to human beings. She was sociable before, and she just happened to be sociable through social media and add a lot of people. So when she does a post, of course, she gets engagement, right? So if you are someone who hasn't been sociable before, because you've got a story in your head that you're an introvert and you all of a sudden just don't like people, we're going to change that today. And you're going to love people because they're amazing. And now you get to go and be sociable. But you can't expect, like, it's going to take time to evolve into the social butterfly that's really inside of you. So what you'll be doing is adding friends and doing posts and fun things and stuff on your Facebook. But when you do a post like this, results post like Sue, you're going to have people engage and leave comments. That's an engagement. That's a comment. Now, when people do that, that's a permission. They've stepped into your office. This is your territory. They came to your social media and left a comment on your stuff. They came to your door and knocked. Yes. Here's what you say to them. Ready? Watch this. This is called chasing likes, and it's how you develop a lot more leads. Ready? Hey, Jenny, thanks for liking my post about how I, about my new program where I lost some weight. I know it may not be for you, but curiously, do you know anyone who wants to lose weight too? No worries if not, just thought I'd ask. Okay, that's it. You're thanking them for leaving a comment or an engagement, right? And you're saying it may not be for them. And if they know anyone, great. And if not, that's okay too. That's all you're saying. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if you're with me on this. That's all you're doing. That's how you get leads. We're still on leads here, to generate leads. This is probably a bit more advanced. I don't know if I'm going to share this now. Whatever. You can, this here. Have you ever found yourself laying awake at night scrolling through stories of people who have achieved financial freedom through passive income? Now, all I did there was I got ChatGPT to create me some words. I didn't write them. And it created some words for me. Then I uploaded them to a little teleprompter app you can use on CapCut, which is an app called CapCut is the app. CapCut. Yes, it's like $3 or something. You got to buy it, but you got to invest in your business. And what it does, it allows you to, when you add CapCut and you go in there, you can paste the words into CapCut, the teleprompter, and push play on the video and talk at your phone and video yourself, and you can read it. Now, I want you to know, all I'm doing here is reading. Your eyes are heavy, but I'm not doing that off by. I'm reading that. And then I put a caption on it, comment the word passive below, and I'll send you a private message to join this masterclass. The people that said passive, I sent them that Zoom link to register for the masterclass. Okay, this is it's an unrelated thing, but I'm just showing you what is possible for you to do if you just have the CapCut app and you have like a script. We've got tons of scripts we can share. You got access to the scripts, and you just speak it, and you're done. And then you go upload it, and you put a caption like that, and you can generate leads, right? Are you with me? We'll look a little bit like this for you guys. Ready? Have you ever started a new diet before or after Easter and you think to yourself, I really want to lose weight because I'm frumpy, I feel fat, I feel tired, and I'm sick and tired of worrying about what I'm wearing. I'm sick and tired of undoing my top button when I sit down to eat, and I just want to shift it, and I want something to work. But you think of all the things you've ever done, and it never flipping worked, you know? And that was me. I just thought I'd done this, I'd done that, nothing ever worked. And then finally a friend of mine reached out, showed me this program was amazing. I lost 3 kilos in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, can you believe that? And as a result of that, I now don't have to worry about what I'm going to do because I had the solution. So if you're interested in doing that, there's a live masterclass coming up on how to actually do it. There's 3 secrets to it. It's going to be super fun. If you want the link, just comment skinny below and I'll send you the link to register. You got it? That's kind of what it would look like as an example. Okay. There's lots of scripts. We'll talk about that later. But once you do it on your video, like you're good. You don't have to do it. You don't have to read it either off a teleprompter. If you just want to say it like that, you're welcome to. Just do it and then post it and put a caption and you're done. And you may or may not get any leads. But if we don't do the small things, like what you have to understand is this. The mind races with possibility. That is a byproduct of me going like this. Hi, yeah, blah, blah, shit, that was crap. That was how I started. This is later. But you can't get to this until you just do the basics. All the failures matter as they compound. Yeah. Okay. Now, here's how you find the video scripts. How many of you just want the script done for you? You can just read it and it's just going to work. How many of you want that? You want that? So if you go to, how many of you want that? There's no hands up. Yeah, no one's getting it. Fuck it, I'm going to get the next slide. Oh, okay. Now, all right, okay. So here's what we do. We go to eatforfreeclub.info and you scroll down to the very bottom where Side Hustle School recordings and replays go. Under week 2, extra resources, Google Doc, scripts. If you click on it, it'll pull this up here. We touched on it last week. Here we go. So for example, you could do all these days. If you're starting out, you could do a full 30 days. Right? It's amazing. Week 5. There's just tons here. And at the end, you can do one like this. If you're tired, feeling stuck, tired, second-guessing every bite, tired of diets, feel like a punishment, you want your energy back, you want your confidence back, you want your life back. That was where I was 5 weeks ago until I said yes to something simple, sustainable, and effective. I didn't have to overhaul my life. I just had to start. If you are ready to take that first step, comment ready, and I'll show you exactly what I did. Now, if I was just to read that off a CapCut teleprompter, I'm good. I've got, how many reels? We've got 35 reels here for you guys to do. If you did a reel every day for 35 days and posted it, you're going to get enrollments. We're going to turn you into a marketer, okay? If you're someone who's brand new and you haven't really started yet, you could actually just take this, copy, go to Facebook. It's a great app, Facebook, for making money. I don't know, man. What's going on here? It's this bloody Microsoft Explorer. Oh, no. Oh my God, spare me. You could just take that, right? Copy, and just paste it and post it. Okay. Paste and post. You can do it for all these. Paste and post, paste and post, paste and post, paste and post, paste and post. Add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend, paste and post, paste and post, paste and post, add friend, add friend. This is how you make money. People are getting ready to get 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 ready. Don't get ready. Just go do. Okay, so how do you find those scripts is there. How do you look at this? Alicia's done the training. How to use the teleprompter app on CapCut. Right there. How to create a reel on Facebook. How to create a reel on Instagram. How to download your Facebook friends list. Right there. And all you've got to do is go to eatforfreeclub.info, scroll down there and just watch. We had to figure it all out on our own. In the cold. In 15 feet of snow. Blind. Okay. Here's what we really want to train on today. What do you do when they say, I'm interested? How many of you shit the bed when someone says, yes, I'm interested? Not physically do it, but, you know, like pee. You're like, I don't know what to do. Okay? Right. Does anyone know what they would do?
Ask questions.
Great, Joe. Yes, you would ask questions, and then what would you do?
Find their pain point. Really hoe into their pain point.
Okay, so the questions will unlock their pain point. Yep. What interests you the most? What are you wanting to achieve? For what purpose? What's stopping you? What's in your way? Yep.
If rediscover your info, add them to
Great.
that
Then you want to show them the information, yeah? You want to send the invitation.
invitation
Say-
invitation to the destination to get the information.
Yes. Which means you don't start telling them about it. You just want to add them and tag them in the information themselves and let them let a tool do the selling for you, right? So when they say yes, I'm interested, the steps are found here, eatforfreeclub.info. Okay. So let me just show you guys why that resource is so important. Sorry for sharing the screen so randomly here all the time, but I need to come to this one. If I go to eatforfreeclub.info, now, when you start as a customer, you complete these steps and you plug in, you start using the products and you get results. That's what you do as a customer, okay? And hopefully you've subscribed to the WhatsApp broadcast. It's there. Now, beyond that, the rest of it is about you as an associate, okay? So you join the groups, you click to become an associate, which means you're allowed to make money then. Great, well done, step 1. Step 2, and you can have international sponsorship to get people started internationally. Step 2, you create your cart link. Now, when you first go associate, you've got your 30-day packs available already. But to create your 14-day pack link, you do the recommended carts and you set it up. Okay, you do that. Then last week we did post on social media. And it's right there. You can do that post and boom. Some of you got replies like, I'm interested. Then you don't know what to do next. Okay. You can also reach out to 20 people with a referral ask off your Facebook friends list. And once you do those steps, you are bound to get someone leaning in to say, please, yes, I'd like to know more. So to Joe's point, step 5, just guys, you get this, right? Step 4, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7, it's here. The Eat for Free link steps you through what to do. That's why if you start asking questions in the chat, Katrina Wood just keeps sending you that same link. He's like, why is Katrina sending us the same link? Because she knows all the answers are on here for what you're going to do next. Right? And she's not going to explain the business to you. Indeed, she's like, it's right there. Just read. Right? So ask questions. So here's what happens. When someone says, yes, I'm keen, what is it? You don't go crazy and start telling them. You just ask these proven questions. So you open them up to get their goals before you send the information. If you don't ask these questions, the likelihood that they're going to actually go into the group and watch your video is very slim. It's slim to none, right? So you can't skip it. But thankfully, there's not more than 4 questions, right? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an offer. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an offer. Ready? Here's what happens. Joe, play with me here. Unmute and just say to me, hey, I'm interested. And we'll just pretend we're in a messenger chat together.
Okay, cool. Hey, yeah, I'm interested.
Cool. Would it be okay if I ask you a couple of quick questions to see if the program's a good fit for you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Great. What is it you're actually wanting to achieve health-wise?
Just struggling with energy, really, and yeah, I want to get my mojo back.
Okay, cool. So, okay, cool. So, why are you really wanting to get your mojo back and energy back?
Because I'm always tired and lacking energy.
Okay, cool. Do you see how I made her think? See there? She's like, actually. So that's what you want to get from people. That you got to help them think. They're living life on automation. No one's asked them a question for like 30 years. And when you ask them a question, they go, actually, fuck, I just want to change. Like, it'll make him think and it'll bring up the pain. This question here, why you want to achieve that, is a pain prodding question. Now that Joe's achieved that, she didn't really get to the pain. She said, just because I want to be, I'm sick of being tired, right? You could go a bit deeper. Why do you want to have more energy? You could go deeper if you wanted to. But whatever the case is, you just got to ask it once. And then she said, well, I'm just tired. And I say, okay, well, thanks for sharing that with me. What do you think is currently preventing you from getting your energy back?
You want me to answer that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just disorganized and too busy, no time to get organized.
Right. Great. Now, what Joe has done there is given me what's called the obstacle. This is what we need to help her overcome. So this will give you what the goal is. Yes, the objective. This will give you the desire or reason they want it, the motivation, and this will give you the obstacle, why they haven't got it. And by doing the what do they want, why do they want it, and what's stopping them, you're opening the gap up. That's what you're doing here. Psychologically, you're actually showing them, oh, you want to be here, huh? Why do you want to be there? Because of all these great reasons. What's stopping you? Oh, this big obstacle in the way. Ah, interesting. Great. Okay. So then you give them a little offer, right? So just curious, I've just put here, would you be open to doing what I'm doing? I've had great results, nor as if not. You could just do that if you wanted to. Or you could say something like, okay, cool. Just curious, if there was a way where you could get your energy back without you having to be disorganized, without you having to use up any time, in fact, you save time, would that help? So you can use their answers back on them to help them solve their problem. That's why you want the answers. It's data, right? So someone said to me, oh, I want to lose weight. Like, well, how much? 10 kilos. Why do you want to lose 10 kilos? Oh, no, just to get my old body back. I don't feel good. I don't want to take my shirt off in summer and blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. What's preventing you from achieving it? Well, flipping, I don't exercise, I don't have time. I don't go to the gym. I hate rabbit food. I just hate dieting. Okay, cool. If there was a way where I could help you lose 10 kilos without you eating rabbit food or living in the gym, would that help? Shit, yeah. Great. Send in my photo. That's what I did. Cool. What's it called? How'd you do it? Great question. Great question. There's a Facebook group with the information in it. If I was to add you to the Facebook group and tag you in it, would you watch it? Yes. Great. Add tag. Got it? This in business, truth be told, you don't actually tell them about your product. It's got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with, are you identifying their real problem, their real gap, and their real obstacles? Because the sale, just so you guys know, the sale is won here. That's where the sale's won. It's called pre-closing. It's about getting a yes before they see the solution. And most people are trying to get the video in the Facebook group or the webinar to do all the selling. They're trying to get yeses from the tools. That's not how you get yeses. You get yeses from crafting some very simple questions and then using the answers to redeploy an offer back to them. That's how you get yeses. This is how you turn into a sales ninja instantly. Right? Does that make sense? Cool. Now, ready? If there was a way where I could help you sell more without you having to be there, would that help you? Hands up. Great. I just pre-sold you before I'm going to tell you what the next part is. You have to understand this language pattern. Okay? If there was a way where I could yada, 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 without you, yada, 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 would that be of value to you? Or would that help you? That is the ultimate sales sentence that will allow you to sell anything, any place, anytime to pretty much anyone who is a good prospect. What I just said. And if you go back and listen to this recording, if you did nothing for the next 12 months and just learn that sentence and just say that over and over and over again, you'll sell like a demon for the rest of your life. Okay. So let's say I said to Joe, hey, Joe, if there was a simple way where I could actually help you get your energy back in less than 2 weeks without you having to be disorganized, in fact, it'll save you time. And if I'm wrong, get you a full refund, would you be open to it?
Hell yes.
Hell yes. Awesome. Great. What's this? Ready? Okay, cool. Would it be okay if I shared that info with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Why not?
Okay, cool. All right. So you could do that, or would it be okay if I add you to the Facebook group where you could get the information? Yeah. Great. So you do see here, on here we've got, here's a short webinar that explains. We've tried to make this idiot proof so someone can go through and just do the steps. But now with Side Hustle School, we were just trying to train you a little bit more. Do you see how these questions are now super powerful? And if you skip them, you just cannot sell. Like, I just don't know how people can even sell if they skip these questions. If you skip the questions, all you're doing is getting a lead and then just chucking at the wall, see if it sticks, if you just go straight to 6. You don't have any idea about their problem or what you need to help them solve. Okay, so let's say Joe says, yes, I'm open to it. Great. Here's what we can do next. Add welcome tag. Add them to the Facebook group, this one. This is the information group. And you can just copy this. Boom, boom. they'll get approved. So we'll approve them. So one of the administrators will approve them. You'll get notified when they've been approved, and you can also ask them, okay, hey, did you get into the Facebook group? Okay, right? And then once they're approved, we would suggest you do this. Hey guys, Amy has just, let's say it's Joe. Hey guys, Joe's just joined the group for some info. I'd love if you could share a little bit about how this has worked for you. And then there'll be some others in the group that will share their results underneath that. It welcomes them in. It's a nice way to enter. And then, by the way, you can and there's stories. The people who share their stories underneath there be like testimonies. And you can tag them in other stories. You know, like, hey, Joe, this is my friend Alana who got all her energy back as a mum. I thought you'd enjoy this story. Hey, Joe, this is my other friend. Hey, Joe, this is my other friend, Joe. We have a lot of Joes in our community, but this particular one got her energy back too. Thought you'd be interested in this story. You know, like if I want someone to start and Joe's serious, because she answered the questions here, I know she wants to change. I would tag Joe in one of these energy stories in the group for the next 365 days. I would just keep tagging her and following her up until she buys or dies. Because I know that if she goes somewhere else, she's not getting the results she wants, and I know that she'll get results here. Okay, does that make sense? Use this group as a selling tool, and you can obviously then tag them. Tag them in the featured post, which is this here. To tag someone, you just hit the comment button, start typing their name, and they'll pop up, and just tag them and hit enter. And they're tagged. And once you tag them, you say this. Hey, I just tagged you in the info that explains it. Did you catch the tag okay? First follow-up. The follow-up is instant. And I say, yeah, got the info. Great. Did the info in the video about the program make sense? Okay. Second follow-up. It did. Great. Here's a link to order your pack. Like, what other questions are there? And if you send that with the link, great. Here's a link to order your pack. You can even say you're ready to get started if you want. Say, yeah, you're done. You're like, great. Here's a link to order your pack. And if they have questions, I'll say, oh, yeah, I'm just not sure. Oh, yeah. And then you got some objections to overcome. That's fine. That's all good. Okay. But at least they've been exposed to it and they know it's there. Doesn't mean they're going to buy straight away, but they know it's there. You've followed the system, right? And then we can go to follow up, which is step 7, which we train next week. All right. So the training for this week has been a recap on how to generate leads. Yes. And then what to do when someone actually says, I'm interested. That's what we wanted to nail down for you today. Okay. They're the questions to get good at. Now, here's a couple of tips for you guys before we let you go. Pay close attention to this. If someone leans in and you begin this question sequence, do not ask 2 questions, then go do the ironing for an hour, then come back and expect them to be there. They will be gone, their momentum will be gone, and they probably won't enroll for quite some time. So when you open a question stack like this, close the question stack with an add and a tag before you go off and do the next thing. Stay with the conversation until you got through it, then add and tag, and then you can move on with your life. It's very important because people are like, oh, I lost them. I'm like, well, that's because you went off to do the ironing for an hour and you came back and they were gone. Okay. Send the invitation to the destination. Yeah, you can add them to rediscover. So when someone says yes, here's how you get them. These are the different invitations to the different destinations where they get the same information. Okay. 1, you add them to the Rediscover You Facebook group and you tag them in the featured post. That is evergreen. It's all year round. You can do it anytime you want, forever. And that works. 2, you can invite them to one of the live biohack masterclasses, which is exactly the replay, but just a longer version and live. Same stuff, just live. And they can ask questions, engage. And we only run these every 90 days. So when they're on a live, it's fun. There's urgency to it. You can really just, hey, this live thing. And when you said you want to get energy, Joe, were you serious or just kidding around? I'm serious. Well, there's a live coming up. It's on tonight. I'll see you on. Let's go, 3, invite them to, so if someone wants more money, right? they want to learn how to get into side hustle school and learn how to do this, you invite them to the live Shake Up Your Finances masterclass. We run that every 90 days. Probably a little bit sooner than every 90 days, okay? We ran one recently to get people into this. Now, what's interesting about, is Mike still on? Awesome. So what's interesting about this is we ran that webinar live a few weeks ago. Mike's having a chat with me. I'm like, would it be so good for Mike to be inside school? I'm like, you know what, Mike, here's the replay on YouTube. Just watch this, man. If you want to jump in, we can probably accelerate you. He's like, okay, cool. He watched it. He went, I'm ready. I sent the link for him to enroll, and he's in here now learning. Okay, so he watched a replay of that to come in here. So that's okay too. But the live does work the best because this is so engaging. Okay, a lot of urgency to that, but it's an example. Now, next one. The other thing you can do is invite them to an offline event. So recently we were in New Zealand, and Kylie and Aaron and Tommy and Sammy, and Marcella and Jerome were there, and a few others from the team. Kylie was there, Daniela. But those guys invited to people to an offline event that they organized. And some of you have had little events at your house where you've actually just presented the products in your house, just shared your story, and you've invited 2 or 3 friends over, and they've started that way. That's also good. Okay, you can invite them to an offline event. But basically, these are the ways, these are the destinations you're sending people to. What you're not doing is explaining how cleanse days work in Messenger. You may as well just shoot yourself in the face and be done with it. That's never going to work. You're out. Okay. Real life example here from, this is from Marilyn. She's on the call now. This is what she sent to someone. So here we go. So for Marilyn, her friend Mary Ellen was interested. So Marilyn, because Marilyn's she's been doing this now for a while. She knows what to do. Can I ask you a few questions, see if the program's the right fit for you? She just copy and pasted it from the Eat for Free Club link. She goes, okay, what is it you wanting to achieve health-wise? Energy myself, lose some weight. Cool. Why are you wanting to achieve that? For the past 4 years, I've been babysitting grandchildren. I feel da-da-da-da-da. This is a real one, right? This is real. Marilyn did this. She even said, thank you for sharing this with me. So what do you think is currently preventing you from achieving it? I'm tired. Need to focus on something. Okay, I see. Just curious, would you be open to doing what I'm doing? I've had such great results. No worries if not. This is literally copy and paste from Eat for Free Club. Oh, shit. And then she said, what do you do? What do you do? Oh, boom. That's what I do. Boom. That's what I do. Here's a short webinar. Oh, she used the YouTube link for there. She can add it to the Facebook group too. Oh, yeah, and she added, here we go. So she added to Rediscover You. This is a way to do it. Add him to the group and then tag him in the video. Talk soon. So she followed her up after that. I'm pretty sure she enrolled. So there you go. Okay, perfect example. I've used it. It works. There you go. Okay. Now, once someone's interested, this is the last slide. I know we've gone over. Okay. This is the last slide. Okay. When someone's interested, you only do this with people who have lent in who are interested. As soon as they're interested, before you ask questions, before you add and tag them, before you follow them up and you try and enroll them, you put them under this list in your notes section of your phone called Hot Prospects. This is all you need to do to stay on top of the people who are interested. You don't need to track people who are not interested. You're just trying to track your hot prospects. And I just keep it in my notes on my phone because wherever I go, I've got them there to follow up. Okay? And I just put them next to it. I've tagged them. Look, Matt Perry sent the enrollment link. He hasn't started yet. Mary sent the info link. I've got to follow her up. These people are just keen. I haven't even sent anything yet. Tia Shaw said it's too expensive. I need to overcome the objection. Celebrate saving up. I'm just building a list of all these maybes. That's okay. Because when it's time to follow up, they're going to be there for you. Okay? All right. Do a quick breakout. You guys get to hang out with each other and we'll come back and finish the call off. Breakout rooms. This is where you engage in the team and get to know each other. Okay? So, number one takeaway from the training, we'll do 5 breakouts. Number one takeaway from the training, share it in your group, meet each other, connect, and then come back and we'll get your takeaways and give you the homework. All right, welcome back to the room. We lost someone. All right. What did you take away? What did you talk about in your groups?
Closing the loop.
Closing the loop.
Set
Finishing what you start.
standards higher.
Okay. Be a completer. Is that what you mean? Complete what you start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. Awesome. What else?
In our
just
group, we
going
talk.
just going back for eat for free. Just keep going over that information.
Yep. Just use it every day. Yep. You'd be disappointed to know that making money is the same thing. Sorry, it's not going to be exciting. You're just going to get richer. It's just the same thing. It's just the same stuff over and over again. Awesome. Kylie?
In our group, we're talking about changing our Facebook from like a consumer to a promoter and getting people on. And I've just said that I've got a couple of people that are a bit scared about posting every day, and I'm like, they always say, "Oh, my mum or my sister or auntie is watching," and I just say, "Do they pay you?" No, we'll tell them like I'm getting paid to do this. So unless you pay me, then I'm going to keep doing it. And so
Yeah.
I'm just not caring what people say now.
Yeah, of course. That's right. And it takes people a little bit of time to kind of, how would you say, like move to that producer mindset.
And also, I was also going to add to that. I was thinking today, I had someone reach out after a post I put up just recently, and it's like you're giving permission to talk about something. And I shared something a little bit sort of deep, as you'd call it, and it became something that someone else could then talk about. So it gives permission for people to talk about other things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not about the person, but about situations and events, and gives them talk. You're such an inspiration. I love how you've been able to overcome that or whatever.
Yes.
So don't think about it as about yourself. Think about it as you're giving value. And I know like the value doesn't have to be eat this amount of protein either. It's just about what you've been able to overcome.
Yeah.
That's value.
Yep. In your own story, sharing your own story of something you've overcome, something you've learned. It's just sharing story about your own life where you can impart some wisdom to someone that they find that interesting and valuable. And that is, every one of you can do that, right? Yeah. Even anything you've learned today, just do a live about it, something, just anything, anything you learned even today. All right, awesome. One more. Yeah, leave me sitting here in the awkward silence, you sadists.
I like your actual prospect sort of simplicity on your notes to keep track.
Yes.
Yeah, because I've definitely overthought that in the past. It's just a simple system to follow.
Totally.
I like that checklist.
Yep, that's all we have. That's all we've ever used. Yep, that's a good one. And Maggie?
We talked about the would you and like ways that you can use that when you're messaging people, would you like to do this without this, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't forget, you're allowed to read that book. That's a great one, Maggie. It's called Pre-Closing by Big Alice Ryder. I shared it last week. You're all allowed to go and get that off Amazon tonight, and you're all allowed to listen to it. And in there, he would use this word called would it be okay, right? And you can use this anywhere. So if someone says, oh, gee, I'd like to get in shape, would it be okay if you got in shape in less than 2 weeks? Would it be okay if you lost weight without stepping foot in the gym? Would it be okay if you started a program, if you didn't get results, got your money back? Right? You're getting yeses. I use it at work, Lloyd. Good. Great. Okay, excellent. Yes, you're master persuaders. That's what we're teaching you to become. Unless you don't want to be that. That's a different program. Okay, cool. Excellent. So the homework task for this week, the make money task, we should call it. Only do this if you want to make money. If you don't want to make money, don't do the task. Oh, Thrive's coming up. It's an event. If you're in Australia, you are there. If you are not, you are behind. If you want to learn how to get tickets, they're still on sale. anz.icxevents.com. Just So trust the process. If you were there in that room, you're going to change your life. That's all I need to tell you. Okay. And of course, there's price to pay, because if you don't pay attention. So there's a skin in the game. Okay. I would want to see all of you there. It's going to be the best event for a long time. The other thing is we've got Team Eagle shirts. How many of you don't have a shirt yet? You want a shirt? Team Eagle shirt. Yep. Timmy, you want a shirt? Joe, cool. So if you can get shirts, you just have to message Alicia your size. Okay. Be extra small, small, medium, large, right? Regular, whatever you know. Sample t-shirt is what it looks like. A lot of us are going to be wearing this at Thrive. So if you want to, wear it with us and get awesome, cool team photos, you're welcome to grab a shirt. You're in Team Eagle. It's all yours. $25. Send Alicia a message and she can get you one organized and ordered for you. These are the Biohack Masterclasses coming up. Kylie's running it tomorrow night. These are the other ones that are on. Come on and learn about the products, how they work. Invite people beyond there. You'll get your 2 customers. You'll graduate sales to school and you'll be on your way to making money. Okay. Homework tasks. Record and post a talking to camera reel. Let's do one reel. Yep. Step-by-step training is available. And invite 15 people to the Biohack Masterclass. That's it. And next week we talk about other stuff. All right. So sorry to keep you waiting again this time, but we covered a lot. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves and had a lot of fun. Go execute the homework. Go make a mess. Come back next week and you'll have grown a little bit more. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
See ya.